Peace, love, and light to you, my dear Leos. Welcome to my channel. I'm Butterfly Tarot, and it is I, the Butterfly, and I'm here to give you this How Do They Feel About You reading for December 2020. Remember, y'all, it's a general reading, so that means that some things may resonate with you while other things may not. If you are new to my channel and you like the content on my channel, like, comment, share, subscribe to your girl. And if you are returning, thank you for returning. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you for supporting me thus far. And I can't say it enough that this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. If it's helping you, if it's giving you clarity, if it's giving you peace of mind, you know, my readings, sometimes they tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. Long as you're open, you understand that if I see something, and this very well may not be your reading, but understand this, people who truly care about you, they're going to tell you what you need to hear. In spite of it may upset you, it may not be. Sometimes it's all about the delivery. Sometimes I could be, I'm trying to reach for my tea. Sometimes it could be blunt. I have to, sometimes I got to act like I'm not talking to somebody I know. Because if you're somebody I know, I'm like, girl, cut it out. So I'm just saying, like, when you're watching these readings, it's coming from a good place. And if I say something, I might call you on it if this is your reading. If it's not your reading, then you're cool. Or sometimes you might end up hearing something that you don't want to hear, but you know if it's your story or not, okay? So we're going to hop on into this reading. Let me get a sip of tea to clear my throat, and then here we go. Yeah, it's not a personal, it's a general. So sometimes people get their panties in a bunch, and then you have to say, hey, cut that out. It's not your story, obviously. And if it is your story and you get mad because it's telling you something about yourself, instead of you getting mad, how about you just work on reflecting on what it is about yourself that you need to address? We all go through it. Ain't none of us above it. You know, we all got that nasty little dark side that we need to address. Then that's what we do. Instead of getting upset like, I know you did it, just say, okay, all right, I know. Dang it, you're right. And then deal with it. It won't change the situation if you just get mad about it. What changes the situation is if you reflect about it and then start addressing certain issues, and that actually might work in your benefit in the future. I'm just saying. So yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm Butterfly Tarot, and it is I, the Butterfly, and we're gonna get on into this reading. The bottom of the deck is going to tell me what has already transpired. The top of the deck will tell me how do they feel. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, down, Five of Coins, and Two Wands, and yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Good gravy. Oh, boy. Alright, you might be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Cups, so that could be your energy. Very loving, compassionate energy, counselor type father, good father folk. Doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. It doesn't have to be one specific gender. It could be, you could be in same sex. It doesn't matter. Or you could be female Leo watching this, and that's still representing your energy because we're talking about the energy of the card. You could be in a field of counseling. You could be in a field of being like a clergy type person. Like I said clergy. Somebody who has some sort of spiritual ties. You might be a counselor. Or the person you're dealing with might be like that, a teacher into music and arts, somebody who's very they control their emotions. They could be a very loving, caring person, but they are very, like, they control their emotions. They control their emotions so that they can make good decisions. Okay, and that's why this person's good to go to if you have problems, if you're dealing with a King of Cups type person, or this very well could be your energy, that you have that energy. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So there was something that, I'm going to say this King of Cups is you, that there was something that you were struggling with, and you felt as though that this was something that you caused to yourself, that you put yourself in the predicament, and this thing was something that was difficult for you to deal with. In spite that you had good intentions, the King of Cups is somebody who's a loving, caring person who has good intentions. So you had good intentions for this relationship, okay? And it was something that you kind of, with the Eight of Swords, like, you did it against your better judgment. So you did it to yourself, but at the same time, when the Eight of Swords go in the reverse, it's saying that you got the aha moment, and then you decided that this situation was too much to deal with the Ten of Wands. It was a heavy burden to bear. So you, Six of Swords, you got into your boat, and you decided that this situation, I need to move on to calmer waters. This situation probably stirred your life up, okay? Six of Swords talks about moving from choppy waters into calmer times. And it's talking about the mind as well, like making up a decision in your mind to execute um, a plan to put behind you something that needs to be put behind you. What needs to be put behind you? This Three of Coins situation, it was a partnership that did not work out. And Nine of Wands, like, you you gave it a good go. You did. You gave it your best, but your best wasn't good enough, because I got the Ten of Swords. It talks about betrayal, backstabbing, and ending. Oh, look at that. Swords, there's blood all in the water. This person's trying to get out the water. This person has a little knife chumpy, done cut them. They try to grab onto the side of the boat. They said, "Nope, get off." Cut them daggone fingers, and you like, fell back in the water. This is tragic. Really, it is. So what happened? Five coins, being left out in the cold. Somebody was ghosted. Somebody was left behind. Or maybe this person ghosted you. Two of Wands. It was something like you had a decision to make, and it was a hard decision, but you had to make the decision. You had to be truthful with yourself. This relationship was toxic. It had some sort of deception involved. And the person that you were dealing with, you felt as though that you really did care about them. Knight of Cups. You really did care about them, and you wanted to bring balance to the situation. But this person was being immature and deceptive, because I got the Page of Coins and the reverse, and I got the Five of Swords. So you had somebody who was like a needy type person. They were probably after you for. Then the Page of Coins is, in my one book, it refers to it as the person and nurse. The person and nurse is somebody who's a needy person. Either they're emotionally dependent upon you, or they are financially dependent upon you. So you felt as though that you just went through some stuff, and you decided, you know what, I'm standing up for myself. I'm not going to do this no more. This is not what I want to do, but it's what I have to do. Okay? You have to focus on taking care of yourself, focus on your own financial stability, focus on maintaining you. Okay? And though this was a disappointment, you still have two cups behind you. Okay? Ace of Wands in the reverse. This relationship lacked the energy, lacked the passion, lacked the drive. Like I said, I don't know if I said it in this reading or another reading. A car can't go anywhere without gas. If there is no gas, this Ace of Wands is the gas in the tank. If this talks about spiritual energy, it's talking about energy, it's talking about passion, it's talking about vigor. It represents the male phallic, the penis. It talks about masculine energy and spirit and drive. If it is in the reverse, it's saying that there ain't enough gas to take this chariot where it needs to go. Okay? There's just not enough passion. And the person you were dealing with was a disagreeable person. So you feel as though that this was karmic. It was a karmic cycle, and you had to end this cycle between you and this person. Okay? And drop half the deck. Hold up. It was just something that did not work. And you were dealing with somebody who was a very disagreeable person. They could be very disagreeable, very selfish, self-centered, foul-mouthed tongue, very sharp temper, snap off in a moment, This person is used to being in control and having things their way. But it's also a person, when the Queen of Wands comes up, she and the Queen of Swords are definitely considered to be the bitch of the tarot. Queen of Wands can also represent the other woman, but she can also just represent a very disagreeable person who is very complicated and hard to love, because like the Queen of Swords, this person has been through stuff. And also this person could use the Queen of Wands also uses their sexuality to control a mate. Like they might be good in bed or something like that, just like the King of Wands. All right. Wow, looks like this person actually. Hold up. Oh my. All right, I'll say this much. There's a slight, like, they may miss your company. I don't know. Well, they still have some sort of like feeling towards you, but it's like yeah, they still feel a certain type of way towards you, but they understand that this is not going to work. Hmm. Yeah, this relationship, if this person were to come back, you might be dealing with a Queen of Cups, Cancer. Well, that's twice. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio came up, and then I have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But what I'm saying is that there's no way to fix this situation. That's the truth. That this person may get together with you for drinks and everything else like that, and I think that it's just best to stay friends, because you're dealing with somebody who is immature, and they still care about you. They're still holding on to some past memories and thoughts. You know, they don't hate you or anything like that. It's just saying that emotionally that they feel as though, yeah, they're like, I look at it as they're thinking about the shoulda, coulda, woulda, or what might have been, but there's no way to fix this situation, because the truth is that that this four of wands in reverse, it could be trouble in the home, but it's also talking about a disharmony, a lack of commitment and compatibility. That right below that is the four cups. So we're saying that, this situation will always end up being what it is. Is that there's just not enough love here to make this a successful relationship. Okay? So the best thing to do is to move on. That's the wise thing to do. This person could have gone back to a family situation, and this is something that's not going to change, so don't put yourself out there like that. Yeah, they're no. Look, it looks like with the Death card in reverse and the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups that they might be putting no more work in here. Definitely this relationship is over. They may have gone back to somebody who's a soulmate, somebody they were married to. The Emperor. The Emperor is the husband, who they felt as though that they were more compatible with. So it's saying that how do they feel? They still care about you. Um, Only thing is that there was not enough love to keep this situation going. They broke your heart, definitely. And maybe you both were heartbroken about how the situation just went. It just didn't go in your favor. And there's a part of them with the Eight of Cups and the Hangman. It's like there's still a part that's lingering. I feel as though that this person may low key have like a sense of a certain sense of regret and remorse for the decision that they have made. They made a decision, and I have a strong inkling between these two cards because it's saying that the Hangman also talks about having a victim mentality, but it talks about, when it's in a reverse, it talks about holding on to a relationship that you may have outgrown or that you just are not compatible with. And then I have the Four of Swords. So maybe this person, either they're holding on to you and they should let go of the possibilities, or it's saying that they may regret the decision that they have made. So I'm going to just pull some of these cards here and to be out of this reading. I have instinct. Follow your natural instinct. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. So what is your intuition telling you? What is it telling you? Now, I don't think there's anything that can come of this. It's not saying getting back with somebody. It's just saying that there may be some regret here. And if this instinct card is for you, I would say just trust your instinct and just move on with your life. Continue to stand in your power and take care of yourself. And that's it. Change your focus. Get grounded. Speak your truth. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, this was never going to work. But this person is still holding on. They're questioning if they have missed an opportunity with you. Things were left unsaid, undone. They don't know if they made the wrong choice. It's saying you need to focus on yourself, getting yourself right, getting grounded, speaking your truth, being firm in what it is that you're, this is your throat chakra and your base chakra, changing your focus. Don't look at those 5 of cups. Don't focus on the 3 that's on the ground. Look at the 2 that's behind you. You still have 2 cups. This situation would have still ended up in unrequited love. Okay? Trust in the reverse. Don't do it. That's the Fool card in the reverse. Do not take a risk. If this person's coming back around, I suggest you say, no, no, no. Trust your instinct. Bam. You're making the thing more complicated than what it is. It's telling you trust your instincts. So if this person resurfaces anytime soon, understand that if they are to say sorry or whatever, I guess you can let bygones be bygones. But it's saying that you are not compatible as far as relationship wise goes. So this will end up being an unrequited love situation, a missed opportunity in love, possibly for them. But it's saying for you that you need to get yourself focused on the right thing and not the wrong thing. Trust your instinct. You know, listen to the chatter in your brain. Whatever was telling you, go with it. So that's my reading for you, my dear Leos. As I always say, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. This very well may not be your reading, folks. Please don't get your panties all up in a bunch. Okay? I'm just on here. I'm a reader. There's so many other readers. You can go and click on different readers and support their channels, and hopefully they'll give you more guidance. If this is your story, like, comment. You know, you don't have to share it, but you can like it and you can comment if you wish. You know, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'm wishing you love and light, okay? Healing, love, and light. So, as I always say, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. I will catch you all in the next reading. There's still more to come. See you when I see you. Peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye.